In 2012, deep within the remote regions of western Siberia, a boy named Artyom Kozlov lived in silence. Born with mild developmental delays and abandoned by his parents as an infant, he had spent nearly a decade in a state-run orphanage, not one focused on care, but on containment. These institutions, often referred to as boarding homes for children with special needs, were notorious for overcrowding, understaffing, and emotional neglect. Artyom didn't speak much. He flinched at loud noises. He ate alone, sat in corners, and rarely made eye contact. To the staff, he was just another name on a list. But to the few caregivers who noticed, he was a child waiting to be seen. What changed everything was a photo. During a routine inspection visit by a human rights monitor, affiliated with the Naked Heart Foundation, a snapshot was taken of Artyom sitting on a concrete floor, holding a torn plush rabbit, staring blankly at a broken television. The image was included in a confidential report on institutional conditions, a document that eventually reached Natalia Vodianova's desk. She didn't turn away. She acted. Instead of issuing a statement or donating money anonymously, Vodianova demanded access. After months of negotiations with regional authorities, she secured permission to transfer Artyom to a pilot rehabilitation center near Moscow, one supported by her foundation and modeled after Western inclusive care standards. The transition was difficult. Artyom was terrified of change, unfamiliar with affection, and struggled with basic communication. But the center offered round-the-clock psychological support, speech therapy, occupational training, and, most importantly, love. Vodianova didn't just fund the program, she monitored progress. She received monthly updates, reviewed therapy notes, and even sent small gifts, books, soft toys, warm clothes. She never visited him in person, respecting his privacy, but made sure he knew someone cared. Over time, Artyom began to transform. He started using words. He smiled. He played with other children. By age 16, he could dress himself, follow routines, and express simple needs. He developed a passion for drawing, filling notebooks with colorful animals and imaginary cities. At 18, thanks to the foundation's legal advocacy, Artyom was officially adopted by a foster family trained in special needs parenting. His new mother, a former teacher, described the moment they met. "He looked at me, held out his hand, and gave me his rabbit." This story was not unique. Over the years, the Naked Heart Foundation helped relocate dozens of children from closed institutions to family-based care. Vodianova lobbied Russian officials, partnered with UNICEF, and raised millions to build inclusive playgrounds, train caregivers, and promote deinstitutionalization. She also used her platform at Paris Fashion Week, the Met Gala, and international forums to speak quietly, but firmly, about the rights of children with disabilities. And for Artyom, the model whose face lit up magazine covers hadn't just changed fashion. She had changed his fate. Because sometimes rescue isn't dramatic. It's a decision to see a child no one else sees, to fight for them when they can't fight for themselves. And Natalia Vodianova, the woman who conquered runways, had proven that the greatest victory is measured not in fame, but in freedom.